Добро пожаловать в разговорный клуб онлайн-школы английского языка Skyeng. Здесь наши ученики практикуют свои разговорные навыки. Если вы хотите изучать английский с нами, то запишитесь на пробное занятие, и мы вам в этом поможем. Ссылку вы видите на экране. Если вы уже являетесь нашим студентом, то всю информацию о разговорных клубах вы найдете в своем личном кабинете. Ну а теперь начинаем.
So, can you see the presentation? If you see it, say yes.
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 Okay, brilliant. So, I would like to start with Dmitry. Dmitry, you will be my pioneer tonight. So, there is the only question here. What's your attitude toward wedding ceremonies?
My attitude is very simple. I don't like them actually. Because,
What's the problem?
Because I don't like crowdy parties at all.
Okay.
And also I don't like the fact that every wedding ceremony is similar to previous. They all are very similar.
Okay. Have you been to many of them? Can we call you a wedding expert?
Yes, you can.
Okay, I see. I guess you will share some experience with us later, yeah? Oh, thank you very much. Anna, you are still so young, and I guess wedding is not your main problem nowadays, but what's your attitude to that? How do you feel?
Well, yes, you're right, and I think that it is really important event in life of every woman and man, and I think it's worth to make it bright and to have many impressions of the wedding ceremonies, but don't support such idea to waste a lot of money to make a wedding ceremony. Because it isn't end of the line. It isn't end of the life.
Yeah, I guess it's just the beginning. Yeah, and you need to be a little bit wiser to think about tomorrow, not only about today. Okay, thank you very much, Asa. What do you think?
Oh, what I think. Okay, what I don't like in wedding ceremonies is that there are a lot of relatives. Always in such wedding ceremonies, a lot of noise. It's always crowded places. I don't really like it, but I think it's some kind of tradition, and it should be in every life, of young women and men.
Do you remember the last wedding you have been to?
Yeah.
Can you tell us who was getting married?
My cousin.
Your cousin. A boy or a girl?
A boy.
Okay, if it was a gentleman, was his face happy that day? Like really happy, shining with happiness?
Okay. It's a bride was looking happier than a groom, yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Why do you think it was like that?
I think that my cousin was a little bit tight, yeah.
Tired, yeah, why not? I guess it's a kind of challenge for the couple, yeah? Just to survive, to go through that.
Yeah.
I see. Thank you very much. Alona, what do you think? How do you feel about wedding ceremonies?
I think that wedding ceremony is nice, but it depends on newlyweds, of course, and on kind of ceremony. That's all.
I see. Very good. Thank you. Vladimir, how do you feel about wedding?
Oh, I don't think that I want wedding. Yeah. For example, I can say that I don't want it in the next years.
Be careful. How many years?
3, 5, I'm not sure.
3,
yeah.
5.
And
maybe you haven't met the right person for that. What do you think?
Maybe, but I don't like weddings. Also, I think it's like over. I don't know. Overhyped.
Yeah, why not? It's your opinion. Thank you very much. Anastasia, what do you think?
I think wedding ceremony is just wasting of money, and you don't need to marry if you live happily.
Oh, okay. So you mean that you can easily live without any wedding and without making it official, yeah?
Yes. I tried it. It doesn't make you more happy than you were.
Why not? Yes. Okay, I see. Stacy, what do you think? You are married, as far as I know.
Me?
Yeah, you?
Yeah.
Stacy, it's you?
Actually, I'm very surprised how practical and frugal people we have, and up to me, I think I'm expert in wedding because
Why do you think so?
I visited a lot of weddings, and fortunately, in Moscow I had such friends that very creative, and each wedding was really different. And I don't know. Maybe I visited only 2 weddings that was very boring, and that's all. Others were very interesting and surprisingly amazing. So I think that you should waste this money and time for this event. It's indeed you can save money and maybe take a good vacation or to buy a new car and something like that. But I think impression and memory is the most important part of our life, and actually you can organize this wedding not in traditional way, but in some kind of unusual party, and it's not the wedding that everybody knows.
Yeah, that's true. Try to be extraordinary, yeah, and unusual.
Yeah.
Why not? Alena, one little remark for you. Bless you.
Bless?
Yeah, будьте здоровы.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, guys, we continue. Now it's time for us to describe some pictures, and actually this exercise will help us to revise some vocabulary connected with wedding. Here on the screen you can see 8 pictures, and every time your task will be just to describe what you see on the picture. Don't forget about what people are wearing, what are they doing, how they look like, and everything you can say. I guess we will start with Anna. Picture A is for you. Microphone.
Yeah. Okay. On this picture, I see 2 persons, man and woman, who have just married, or maybe are preparing for marrying. I don't know. And woman is in a white dress with bouquet of flowers. Yeah.
Okay. You should say bouquet.
Bouquet. Okay. Yeah. Flowers are violet, and man wears a dark blue suit and white shirt.
Okay. So, do they look happy? What do you think?
Yes, really happy.
Or maybe they are a little bit tired of 1,000,001 photographs, which are being taken every second.
I think a man looks a bit tired.
Okay, I see. Very good. Thank you. Vladimir, next picture is for you. Picture with ladies.
Okay, maybe it's I see the friends of the bride.
That's right.
I'm not sure. Maybe it's it can be hen night.
I guess
maybe,
it's
maybe it's
yeah.
during the wedding.
Yeah, I think it's during the wedding.
Yeah, maybe. And
do you remember the official name of these ladies who helped the bride?
Oh.
Do you guys? Who can help?
Not sure.
Bridesmaids.
Bridesmaid.
Yeah, bridesmaid. That's right. And if we talk about the main of them, what's her name?
Name of
the main bridesmaid. What is her name? How do we call her officially? So
maid of honor.
That's right, maid of honor. In Russian, we say it like дружка or свидетельница, something like that. But as we are talking about other culture, you know that they can have some of them, like 3, 5, or maybe 8. So it's they can be limitless. You know, the more the better. Okay, and Vladimir, tell me please, what is the main duty of these ladies? What do they do?
I think they help bride to organize the wedding, maybe.
Yeah, kind of, and just they take care of your hairstyle and of your dress and everything connected with that. Thank you so much. Aisa, next one is for you, picture C.
Okay, in this picture we see a lot of people, and in the main place of this picture there are 2 persons, a bride and groom.
Okay.
As you can presume, they're in some place where young men and women are, how can I say it, signing, yeah? They get married, yeah?
You want to say распишут? Yeah, they make it official, yeah?
Make it official, okay. Getting married, yeah?
That's right. And do you know how we call this place? When it's not some religious ceremony, when it's just official ceremony, where do we go? Where do 2 people go to make it happen? I want you to remember the word ZAGS. Yes, how to say it in English?
Oh, I don't
know. Guys,
know.
who knows? In English, it will be registry office. Yeah, if you want to make it official, yes, ladies, remember, you need to take the guy to registry office. That's true. Okay. Do you think that this wedding is numerous? I mean, the number of guests. What do you think?
I think yes. Maybe some of the guests are not seen. Maybe they're out of the sight, our sight. But I think this wedding is numerous, yeah, because a lot of relatives are invited this wedding ceremony, yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Very good. And I don't know if you are married or not. Can you tell us?
Me?
I said it's a question to you. Yeah.
No.
Oh no! Thank you. Okay. But anyway, when you think about your wedding of your dreams, how many people would you like to see there?
Is it a question for me? Yeah.
Yeah, it's for you.
As I said before, I don't really like crowded wedding ceremonies, so I'd like about maybe 40 guests for my wedding.
Why not? Let it be. Thank you. Dmitry, next picture is for you. It's picture D, about 2 gentlemen.
Okay. Someone might think that it's a kind of gay marriage, but I don't think so. I think...
Try to be tolerant, yes.
I am tolerant. Completely.
Okay, that's good.
I think one of them is a bridegroom, of course, and the other is best man.
That's right,
so
very good.
His best friend.
Okay, what is his duty? Do you know what does he need to do, or what does he have to do? I mean, the best man.
I think he have to watch for his friend, for bridegroom, not to let him drink a lot.
Okay.
So
I see.
it's I think it's a major duty.
Yeah, and I guess you have forgotten about all these like contests or special competitions, you know? And I think best man is the only guy who will suffer during the wedding because he will have to take part in all of these stupid competitions, you know? If we talk about Russian strange weddings, what do you think?
I don't think that best man has more responsibilities according to these contests. I think all guests are participating as
I
much
see.
as they can.
I get you. So, have you ever participated in some contests? I mean, during the wedding?
Unfortunately, yes, I have.
Okay. If you say unfortunately, I guess they were really, really funny. Okay, according to old Russian traditions. Thank you so much, Dmitry. Anastasia, next one is for you. It's picture E. What do you see on the picture?
I see tables and people who are celebrating.
That's right. Wedding. Do you know how they call it in English? So the registration happened, and when people start to eat and drink, how do we call this process? If you know. No? Guys,
I don't know.
You don't know. It's called wedding reception. Yeah? Сам прием, да, по случаю свадьбы. Wedding reception. Okay, I see. Anastasia, the same question to you. You were not very, how to say, you were not very positive about weddings and a lot of people coming. So, what is the ideal number of people to your wedding? How do you see it?
I think 3 is enough.
Okay, why not let it be? And I wonder who is number 3. So the bride, the bridegroom,
the person who can register.
Who can register? Yes, why not? Brilliant idea. I like it very much. Stacey, next one is for you. Picture F.
Picture F. We see on this picture the most important moment, I think, when master of ceremony, I guess, asks question. Do you want to be get married or something like that? And the bride and bridegroom exchange their maybe rings or something like
Rings. And also, if we talk about America, for example, or England, they can also say клятвы, if you know how to say it in English.
Vows. Yeah.
Sorry, one more time.
Exchange vows.
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 That's right. Okay, tell me please, is it common for Russian people to do it as well?
I think only rings and answer the question.
And I guess it's the last minute when you can run away, escape from this horror and say, no, I'm not ready. Something like that. Okay, if you remember your moment when you exchanged your rings and vows, whatever you had, how did you feel? Were you nervous? Were you excited? Absolutely happy?
This my master of ceremony was so full of feeling, and everybody, every my guest was so тронут.
Guys, how to say it in English?
Touched.
Yeah, people were touched.
Very touched, and so some of guests even have tears.
Oh my God, tears, you mean, yeah?
Yeah, tears, yeah.
Okay, what about you? Did you cry as well? No?
I'm not, but it was very, how to say, tentative, very, it was a moment like intention.
Okay, I see. Everybody was intense, yeah? Напряжение. That's right. Thank you very much.
By the way, I had a wedding in Belarus, and there were one more tradition. They have like a towel before bride and bridegroom, and they should step on this towel. On this.
So just step and that's it. No, any secret magical words.
And no magical words, and then save it for the whole life.
Okay, I see. Interesting, really. So, Alona, next one is for you. Picture G.
A bride is throwing a bouquet, and her bridesmaids in blue dresses are trying to catch it. There is a blue wall on the background.
Very good. You are talking like it's IELTS exam or something like that. Everything is right. The background. It's very good. I like it. No, I'm just kidding. Tell me, please. What if I catch this bouquet? What does it mean if I'm not married?
That you are next.
Oh my God, you are next. I see. Very good. Do you believe in that? Does it come true? Really?
Maybe sometimes.
Have you ever caught a bouquet?
No, because I never try to do that.
Okay, I see. Thank you. And the last picture, Anna, we have come back to you one more time. So what can you see there?
Okay. In this picture I see two girls. One of girl on the left side of picture is singing with microphone.
Okay. Are you sure she's singing?
Yes, maybe.
Yeah, you guess, but maybe she's delivering a speech or something, a toast. What do you think?
Oh, yeah, maybe. Maybe she's talking, and the second girl is sitting and listening of her song, of her speech.
Very good. Tell me, please, now in your real life, when there are some events and you have to say a toast, is it a problem for you? Do you always know what to say, or you need to prepare a little bit beforehand?
Well, honestly, I don't really like to say toasts, and I can do it without any problems. Only in the family with my close people, with my family, with my parents or grandparents, and if I'm in the big crowd of my far relatives, I will have some problems with toast because I don't really like speaking public.
Yeah, that's good. You are lucky because, for example, if you ask me, I can speak 4 languages, and every time my relatives ask me to pronounce a toast in 4 different languages, I know that they don't understand anything, but I guess they like such kind of trick, and every time I say, okay, now it's time for Julia, now it's English, then it's Spanish, then it's French. I say, oh my God. And yeah, they really love it. It's true. I'm not kidding. Okay, thank you very much for your answers, guys. It's time for us now to discuss some questions about the topic, and I like to do it the following way. It's like Russian roulette. I guess guys who have met me before, you know what I mean. So I say your name, you choose the question, and you choose the person who will answer. Okay? So I know that there are only 5 questions, so you can repeat some of them if you don't mind. Vladimir, I want you to be the first. Can you please choose the question and choose the person who will answer?
I need to choose, yeah?
Yeah, you.
Okay. For example, it can be Dmitry. And the first question.
Okay.
What do people usually have to do before a wedding ceremony?
Thank you for the question, Vladimir. And I think the vocabulary list will help me now. Okay, of course, girl and boy should meet each other first.
Oh yeah, why not?
Yes.
What comes next? Tell me please, how long do you think people should go out before the guy will make a proposal?
At least a week, I think.
Okay, after 1 week, oh yeah, 1 week is enough. Okay, let it be.
Yes. Then, okay, I'm trying to find this fancy phrase. Question. Oh, it's not easy.
I think
to pop a question. Yes. Okay. A man should pop the question to or for her. I'm not sure about correct preposition. Okay.
So, how does it sound? Can you pronounce the question they ask in English?
Will you marry me?
That's good, really. Will you marry me? Okay, and what comes next? If she says yes, if he's a lucky dog and she says yes, what comes next?
Okay, next they should make arrangements or something like that. To set, they should set a date.
That's right. Good.
Okay. Next thing that they should do is stage and hen nights.
Stag.
Stag and hen. Thank you. Stag and hen nights.
Yeah, that's right.
And
I'm sorry, can you stop? Can we stop here for a second? You know, every time when I say it to my students, they it's a kind of funny moment for them. They like the word hen party, and gentlemen usually they start laughing like ha ha ha, kuriцы and all these things. Do you know what stag means?
I don't know.
Guys, who knows?
Deer.
Yeah, it's like a deer, young deer, молодой олень. Yeah, so I guess the name of your party is not really, it's funny as well. Okay, so after these parties, what comes next?
They should make a wedding list. And then they should book a hotel or restaurant for the wedding reception.
Okay, that's good.
And they should send out invitation to the guests.
That's right.
And buy wedding rings. Okay, since I read all
of them. That's good. Let it be. Thank you very much, Dmitry. Now it's your turn. Choose the person and choose the question.
Okay. Alena, what are the best and the worst things about weddings?
That's good.
The worst thing about wedding, it's if we trust to statistics, we know that marriage may end in divorce.
That's right.
And the best thing, good people have very nice wedding usually, and it is great to be there on this important day.
Brilliant. What do you think about people being drunk at weddings? Is it good or bad thing?
It depends on quality of count his bottles.
So not quality, but quantity, you mean?
Quantity, yes, quantity.
Or quality as well. I think quality means something as well. Yeah? Okay. Alena, thank you very much. Now it's your turn. Choose the question, choose the person.
Second person is Anna. Second question, describe the wedding you've been to, who got married, what was the program of the day, what were your impressions of that wedding?
Okay, I was on the wedding of my cousin, and it was in winter. The ceremony was in a restaurant, and I liked that this ceremony was in the same color, blue, and it was really creative. But I didn't like that it wasn't really interesting and exciting, and I got tired and bored really quickly.
What about dancing? Did you dance a lot? Or at least did you try to dance?
Yes, I tried, but it wasn't really interesting, exciting too. But I danced because I hadn't nothing to do there. And in the end, I caught the bouquet of flowers for the braids.
Okay, so are you expecting something magical to happen in your life very soon?
Honestly, no.
Okay. You don't believe these things, yeah?
Not really.
I see. Okay, thank you very much. So you know what to do, Anya?
Yes.
Come on.
Okay, let it be Asya. And the fifth question. Is it customary in your country to give a gift if you're invited to a wedding? What about money? Okay. By the way, have you noticed that Anna and me are twin sisters?
I had a kind of idea like that you look similar, but about being twins? Really?
Yes.
Okay, I see.
So,
only foxy foxes in my club tonight. Okay. Let it be.
Yeah, I'm also 17 and I'm not married yet.
I thought you were a little bit older than 17. I don't know why. Okay.
Okay. What about question? I think yes. There is a customary, it's a tradition in my country to give gifts if I'm invited to a wedding. Sometimes guests can give some little gifts like I don't know, jewelry or sweets, but of course money is the most appropriate gift for young just married persons.
Yeah, for newlyweds. It's called newlyweds. Tell me, please. Once I was at the wedding reception, and after, the night after the wedding, the bride and the groom, now they are husband and wife, they have one very interesting activity. They need to count money. I mean, how much money they got. And the girl, I know her, the bride, she told me, one envelope was empty. Can you imagine that? So some guys came, just brought the envelope, but they didn't bother themselves putting something inside. They just did it, and actually there was no signature, and now we never know who did it. So what would you feel if you got such an envelope?
Of course, it was an accident. I would feel sad and disappointed, just because one person which I invited to my wedding just
was very foxy. He came
was a liar.
to eat and didn't put anything in return.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not fair, I guess. Okay, thank you very much. So, one more time, Asya, choose the person, choose the question.
Okay, let's be Anastasia.
And which question?
The fourth, how much does it cost to organize a wedding ceremony?
That's good.
I think it starts from about 40,000 rubles, but I got married 8 years ago.
Yeah, you
And
mean that price
maybe now it's more expensive.
But do you
And
think?
It starts at say 40,000 rubles and ends in somewhere in infinity.
Yes, infinity, you're right. Okay, do you think you need to spend this money, or it's a waste of money, actually?
As I said, it's a waste of money, and I think people can spend that money more.
Can spend this money
not
better.
more, just better.
Thank you very much. Anastasia, you choose the person and choose the question. So?
Я просто не помню, кто уже отвечал.
Oh, you can ask your neighbor, Anastasia, as well.
What's question?
So we have 5 of them.
Describe describe the wedding you've been to. Who got married? What was the program of the day? What were your impressions of that wedding?
Thank you. Stacy, come on.
Yeah. I can say that I like such wedding that we should go somewhere in some different city. I had several weddings that can be organized. That was organized in Chelyabinsk and Rostov, and we all my friends and the organizers went to this city from Moscow, and it was like not usual wedding, but also as a trip, because the day after the wedding we were walking around the city together like after party and it was nice because it's a new impressions and new places to see and know.
Very well. I have a personal question from me. When you say Rostov, which Rostov do you mean?
I mean not your Rostov. I mean Rostov, great Rostov.
Great. Okay, I see. I get you. Thank you. Stacy, I want you to ask your neighbor, Vladimir, and can it be a question from you personally? Try to create it yourself. Okay? Can you?
I need to create?
No, not you. Stacy, you need to create a question for Vladimir.
Okay. Just a second. Maybe what's What's format of wedding do you like? Maybe what kind of events on the wedding you will enjoy to see?
Maybe it can be an interesting place where I'd like to go, maybe, or maybe it's another city, as you said. Maybe it can have like interesting people there and maybe creative. I think I would like to visit such weddings, yeah.
Yeah, that's good. Why not? Thank you. Guys, we move on, and now it's time for you to make some choice. The task here is called What is Better? Every time you have two things, and you need to say why you prefer these or that, and of course explain your choice. Okay? Alena, can you be the first, please?
Yes.
Let's
To
go.
have a church wedding or to have a civil ceremony in a registry office.
Registry.
I prefer civil ceremony in a registry office because I don't like a church. And Russian ceremonies in church are a little strange and maybe sad.
Okay, I see. Very good, thank you. So we continue with Dmitry, I guess. Let's go to next one.
What is better, to have a stunning wedding reception or to have a gorgeous thank you, honeymoon? Okay, I see there are two unknown words, but I think they mean something good.
Yeah, it's true. Something really good.
Okay. I would prefer gorgeous honeymoon because honeymoon is an event for newlyweds.
That's right.
Yes,
and wedding reception is an event for guests.
Yes, of course, and I think that's why honeymoon is more important.
Tell me, please, which place would you prefer for your gorgeous honeymoon? If you had a choice, no limits.
I would have a journey to some South country, I think.
Alena, are you trying to help? You're saying something to some. Oh, I'm sorry. What did you say?
I say maybe USA.
USA.
Maybe USA. It's impossible, I think. So I don't even dream about it.
Okay, I see.
Actually, I've already had a wedding, so.
I see. Okay, you are not really excited about that so much. Okay, thank you. Anna, next one is for you.
Okay. What is better, to have a ceremony in a registry office or a beach wedding? So I think that a beach wedding has a lot of problems with organization, beginning with the dress of bride, finishing with decorating the place and to organize, the place where to посадить, to sit.
You mean to place the guests? Place.
Yeah, Yes, about the place for guests.
Oh, my dear, if you go to Maldives, nobody cares about all this stuff. People just enjoy themselves and that's it. For example, or Bali, I don't know, whatever the place is. Okay, but anyway, thank you for your opinion. Stacy, next one is for you.
To invite all relatives or only close friends. I think sometimes we usually communicate more with close friends than some relatives, and it's has sense to invite close friends who you know very well, and
yeah, why not? That's brilliant. Anastasia, the last one is for you.
What is better, to have a hen party at home or at the nightclub? I think it's better to have a hen party at the nightclub. When you have to choose between the home and the nightclub, you should always choose the last one.
Why do you think so?
You don't need to prepare.
And don't need to clean afterwards, yeah?
There are special people who can clean, but preparing is the thing you should do by yourself.
I see. Thank you. Guys, one more time. Vladimir, the first one is for you.
I think that it is better to have a civil ceremony in a registry office.
Everybody is afraid of church?
I don't know what I need to do in church, so I prefer the second one, yeah.
Okay, I see, I get you. Asa, and you are the last but not the least. Come on. Number 2 is for you.
Okay, what is better, to have a stunning wedding reception or to have a gorgeous honeymoon? Of course, the second one.
Okay, and what is your dream place for honeymoon?
Some distant places like New Zealand, Iceland.
Yeah, why not? Great choice. Okay, guys, we are a little bit running out of time, and the next slide I will show you very quickly. So you can read a lot of different wedding traditions around the world. I will give you some time to read all of them, and after that, choose the one that you like most of all. Okay, and of course say why. Okay. While people are still reading, I wanted to start commenting. Vladimir, can you be the first? Let's talk about Indian wedding. What do you think about this tradition?
I think that we have a similar tradition in Russian weddings, so, but I don't like it.
You don't like it.
Yeah.
I see. Okay, thank you. Anya, next one. Say something about Chinese weddings.
Well, okay. I think it's great that some color is a symbol of luck and love, and I like this tradition.
Okay, what color symbolizes these things? What do you think?
I think red.
Red. Okay, that's good. Thank you. Let's ask your twin sister, Asya. What do you think about Japan? The microphone.
Oh, 1 second, please. I didn't manage to read it.
Tell us something. Tell us what you think about tradition in Japan, Japanese tradition.
I don't actually understand what does it mean. Takes 9 sips of sake. What does it mean?
It's not sake, it's sake. You know, it's like a Japanese vodka or something like that. It's not sake. Yeah, that's good. So, do you think it really means something like 9 sips of sake, and after that you become husband and wife? After the first sip, actually.
Oh, maybe 9 sips.
Are not enough?
No, maybe it means something. Maybe overcoming some difficulties to become husband and wife. 9 sips.
Yeah, why not? I see. Thank you. Dmitry, what about Europe? Is it somehow similar to Russia?
Yes, in Russia we have exactly the same tradition to throw the bouquet. Thank you.
That's true. You're welcome. Tell me, please, have you ever seen women or girls really fighting for this bouquet? Because I saw that from time to time.
Of course, I have seen, and I also have seen, other version of this tradition when bridegroom throws something, one part of bride's clothing,
yeah,
and his friends.
They need to catch it. Yeah.
Yes, they are trying not to catch it.
Yeah, that's
They
right.
run away.
Yes, you're right. Actually, there is a certain difference. Yeah, women try to fight for the bouquet, and guys try just, oh, not me, please, not me. Yes, guys are really afraid of weddings. Thank you very much. And the last one, Stacy, maybe it will be for you. The last tradition about Great Britain and the USA.
Me?
Yeah, for you.
Okay. About matching dresses, I think it's nowadays it's similar to Russian weddings, because a lot of weddings have such matching dresses, and everybody wants to have good pictures. But actually, up to me, I don't like it, because it's so tired event for guests, because they need to sew, maybe to buy, maybe to have the same dresses as everybody has, and it's quite tired. I think it's not worth to do it.
I see. Okay, thank you. I get you. So, guys, this is all for now, for tonight. And what can I say? For those of you who are still young and dreamy, and maybe you're only thinking about getting married, I wish you to find your second half, your soulmate, and to be happy like forever. Till death tears you apart, as they say in fairy tales. And for those of you who have already met their halves, I want you to keep it and try to prolong your happiness as much as you can. Today I sound like a woman from registry office, you know. So thank you very much for your participation, for your time, and actually, you know, if you look at the last slide of the presentation, there is a kind of homework for you. So if you want to try to practice something, we have prepared some exercises for you. And please, you are also welcome with feedback. Now I will send you the link to that. So we are always ready to become better for you. Just don't be shy and write everything you want to. Thank you very much for being with me, and I hope to see you next time.
Thank you. Thank you,
Thank
guys.
you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Bye.
Goodbye.